So a neutron walks into a bar, sits down, orders a glass of milk because he's underage, and he asks the bartender how much he owes him. Bartender says, "Neutron for you, no charge."
Wow, yeah.
Because a neutron has no charge.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of funny. All right, so moving on. To balance this equation, we're going to write down the elements on both sides. H, S, O, I. We'll write them in the same order on the other side. Then we're going to draw a line where we want our coefficients to go. Count our atoms. How many? How many? Alright, so let's balance it now. Do we want to try to balance the 3 and the 4 first? Or would it be a good idea to skip that? Why don't we skip it and do the oxygens first?
Yeah.
We're going to make this a 4. So that gives us 4 of those and 10 of these. Now let's do our iodines. Why don't we get 2 of those? So that gives us 2. That gives us 2 and 4 of these. So now we have everything balanced except for the hydrogens again. Let's take a look at the hydrogens. This is like that other example, number 8, where you actually have to think and look at it to be able to solve it. We know that we're going to need to have an even number of hydrogens, right? We're already up to 10. I usually try to keep it simple and just what's the next logical number? That'd be 12. Why don't we see if it could work with 12? To get 12, we maybe have a 5 here and a 5 there. That's not really important. What else do you guys want to try? Like I said, this is a tricky one where you just kind of have to go for it. When we go back to the hydrogens, you see we have an I2 by itself right here. So that's good. That means we can kind of do whatever we want with the I's. As long as it's even, we can do whatever we want with the I's. What if we had 6 right here? That would give us 8 hydrogens and 6 iodines. But that's not going to work because we already have 10. So what do we want to put here in front of the HI, Michael? 8. And 8, because we know it's in even numbers. So if we do that, that's going to give us 8 oxygens, 10 hydrogens, and over here we can change our I's to 4, and that gives us 4. So that ended up working. So final answer, 1, 8, 1, 4, 4.
Yes.
Yeah?
Mr. Brandon, run out of time. You have to conclude. Run out of time.
There we go.
40 seconds.
Yay! We are
All
connected.
OH.
IO.
ECT silly. That's observation.
Hypothesis.
Experiment.
Ohio State conclusion.
Conclusion. Theory.
Ohio